Coming in with some speed on this down flat down to disaster. Just so smooth and stylish. Next rider dropping in. We're going to have Mateo coming out of Thunder Ridge here on that middle. Ooh, nice little style coming off that. Again, we have 17 riders in this open snowboard class. Only 6 are going to finals to battle it out for that $20,000 cash purse. We have Connor Kelly coming up on that middle rail. Just so stylish and smooth, making it effortless. These riders have 45 minutes, jam format to get in as many runs as they want. We got Timmy Sullivan coming into this down flat down. Legend here at Mount Snow. Been on the park crew for a minute. Love to see that he's out here having fun, getting in his jams as well. Our next rider up, we got Troutman. If you don't know him, this is Dylan. He's from Conway, Mass, but rides here locally at Mount Snow. Just so much vibes out of him. Coming into this middle rail. Oh, just pressing it out. That's exactly what the judges want to see. So much style. Just loving it. He's jogging back up. He's feeling himself. Come on, crowd. Let's hear it for these riders right now. On the down flat down, we had Tristan coming out of Hanover, New Hampshire. Killington doing it for LibTech, Quicksilver, Giro, Darkside Snowboards. We got Storm Row coming out of Jamaica here at Mount Snow, just making that down waterfall with a back 2 out. So much control and style, completing the whole rail, adding that difficulty of spinning out, pressing it. That's exactly what these judges are looking for. These riders are making it hard on them. We got Will Veer on this down flat down, little 50-50. Oh, 360 swap. Trying my hardest on these snowboard tricks, folks. I am sorry if I get it wrong, but these judges know exactly what they're doing, and that's why they're in the judge's seat, and they gave me a microphone. I don't know. Little 2-on. Oh, and the crowd is going wild. What a banger to start it out. Lucas, he's got to feel good on that one. Lucas, local here at Mount Snow, doing it for Lago Snowboards. Up on the down flat down, we got Jake. Doing it for Sims and Solomon. Next rider coming up, we got Nick Fox here. Coming into this middle down rail, what do we see? He might be switch onto that? I don't know, but he made it look easy, folks, and that's exactly what he wants. Again, these riders want to show the variety to the judges, hitting all the features, making it clean through all the rails, showing difficulty, spinning on, switching up, spinning off, and just adding that extra flair of style. We got Patrick coming into this down flat down, 50-50, a little pressing it out. We got Timmy Sullivan coming into the down flat down. Really up close and personal with these judges. We got Joey coming in to this down flat down too, showing that variety, that style. These riders are basically jogging up the hill. You know, we got 17 athletes, 45-minute jam, only 6 going to finals to battle it out for that $20,000 cash purse. We got Cody on that middle rail. Super clean, stylish. Jacob on that down rail. Really tell Jacob out of anyone else with that helmet with spikes. He's feeling himself, having a good time. Next rider coming in, Alex. Local here at Mount Snow, doing it for Ride, Oakley. Taking some time off of tennis to be out here, so we appreciate you coming, Alex. Connor Kelly coming up on this down, flat down. Oh, super clean and stylish. Right in front of the judges' eyes, really telling them, I got this. Look at me. I want to go to finals. Sean Murphy loves it. He's smiling. That was just Jacob coming out of Wachusett. This is his first time here at the Carinthia Classic, so stoked to see him coming out, repping for Wachusett. Mateo coming into that down, flat down. All right, crowd, we got Troutman coming. Let's hear it for him. Let's go. He needs your energy. Troutman coming into this down rail in the middle. Oh, and just couldn't hang on. Oh, backflip off the top feature. We have Tristan coming into that down waterfall rail, holding on to it too, just really pressing the end of the rail, showing that style. Luke hitting that down, flat down, coming in, doing it for Lagos Snowboards. First time out here at the Carinthia Classic. Next rider, Jack, coming into this down waterfall rail. What has he got for us? 2 on. Again, this is just the qualifier before finals. We have 17 athletes. We're taking 6 to finals later. Oh, and that was something else, folks. That was so clean, so stylish, so much control on that. That's what the judges want to see. And he's stoked. He's running back up for his next hit. Little backflip off. Little Nick Fox on the down, flat down. Timmy Sullivan doing his own thing on the middle down rail. We got next rider, Joey, coming up, lining up for that down waterfall rail. What has he got for us? Oh, so nice. 180 out, sliding all the way through the rail. Here on the down, flat down, we have Storm Row. Getting a little follow cam action. Check him out on Insta later. You might see that clip. No stranger to the Carinthia Classic. We got Alex from Mount Snow doing it for Rod in Oakley on the down, flat down. Late entry, but stoked that he's here with us. Come on, crowd. Let's give these guys a little jazz. Come on, they're running up here. They want to showcase their best tricks for you. Get into finals. It's going to be a heavy cut with only 6 making it to finals and 17 athletes out here and going for that $20,000 cash purse. Again, shout out to the events crew here at Mount Snow, park crew for setting everything up for these riders. Everyone's loving it. Patrick on that down rail. His first time here at Carinthia Classic, coming from Liberty Mountain. Connor Kelly coming on this down waterfall rail, sliding all the way through. Next rider, Jacob. Lots of speed into this down, flat down. Disaster 2. Like it's nothing, folks. So much room for error there, right in front of the judges. Just checking it off the box and moving on, telling them, I want to be one of those 6 in the finals. We got Mateo Bloom out of Thunder Ridge, doing it for Hickory and Tweed. Burton. Again, these riders have 45 minutes to get in as many runs as possible. We have Jacob coming into this down, flat down. What is he got for us? Oh, one on. Just going all the way through the rail. Showing that difficulty, that control. Making the judges' lives harder. All these riders are landing so many tricks. Only 6 to finals. We got Jake coming into the down, flat down, just pressing it out too.
130 coming next. Send 130.
All right, folks. I got word. We got Troutman coming down. Let's give Troutman some love, everyone. Let's hear it for Troutman, folks. He's out here just slaying that down rail. So much style. The cold does not face him clearly, showing off all those tats. Yeah, Troutman. And he's getting in his cardio, just jogging up the hill. Next up on the middle rail, we got Tristan. Couldn't quite hold on the 2, but, you know, that's what's great about Jim. He can get back up there, try that again. Coming into this down, flat down, we got Lucas here from Mount Snow, doing it for Ride. Crowd's loving it. Next athlete dropping in, Storm Rowe from Jamaica, Vermont. Here at Mount Snow, local rider doing it for Goon Gear. So much speed on the Disaster and holding it right in front of the judges' eyes, giving them what they want to see. Again, 17 athletes, only 6 to finals. It's a real steep cut, but it's a heavy prize money. $20,000 on the line for these riders, so they're putting themselves on the line for that money. Next rider, Will Veer, Loon Mountain, doing it for Burton. Oh, pressing out that down waterfall rail, showing his unique style, control on these rails, differentiating himself from the rest of the riders in this group. Nick Fox coming into this down, flat down, 180 on, 50-50 throughout, so clean. Timmy Sullivan just doing his thing, vibing out. 65, Cody coming in with so much speed. Disaster on that down, flat down. Cody's buddy Nick gave him a shout out, so we're hyped to watch Cody throw it down. He's stoked. Crowd, can we hear it? I know you're vibing out there. Let's hear it for these riders. They want to hear you. We got Joey coming into that middle rail. Just couldn't hold on there, but it's okay. These riders have 30-minute jam to get in as many runs as they can and lay it down because we're only taking 6 to finals. Shout out to the events team here at Mount Snow for putting this on. Park crew for setting up this amazing setup. Rockstar Energy. We got finals later, so stick around. It's going to be a good show. We got local Alex coming into this down, flat down, 180 on, all the way through the rail. Really showcasing his variety of tricks on this setup. That's what the judges want to see. You hitting all the features, showcasing your best runs, and sticking that landing. Connor Kelly coming in, nose pressing throughout that whole down, flat down. That was so clean and stylish. It's got to be his gluten-free diet, you know. He's really takes care of his body, and that shows in his riding. We got Jack Cohen on this down waterfall rail, a little too on, just couldn't hold on though. That's okay, we still got some time for some more runs. We got Jacob from Wachusett coming into this down, flat down. Oh, that was so stylish. So clean, right in front of the judges. He's hyped. He's running back up for another one. Let's hear it, crowd, for this field of men's snowboard opener. We got Tristan Robles out of Killington, Hanover, New Hampshire, doing it for LibTech, Quicksilver, Giro. But, you know, he's an original New Yorker, so I feel you. All right, riders, we have over 5 minutes left. 5 minutes on this 30-minute jam. We got Mateo on that middle rail. So 5 minutes left of this jam format. We're only taking 6 to finals out of this deep field of 17 men's snowboard riders. People are laying it down. The judges are having a difficult time. Man, I'm glad I'm not in their position. Definitely some conversations happening in the booth. Here we have Patrick from Liberty Mountain on the down, flat down, a little 50-50 action. Just couldn't hold on right there at the end. Patrick, you got like 5 more minutes though, dude. You can get that one again. We got Troutman. Backpack on. Feeling himself, coming into that down waterfall rail. What has he got? Oh, just so much style, so much steez. So stoked to have you out here. Dylan's been here before, though, so he knows what's up. Jacob coming in on the down, 2 on. Jacob doing it for Ride Snowboards, Book Club, out of Okemo. Coming in with a lot of speed to this down, flat down. What are we going to see from Cody? Disastering. Next rider out from Mount Snow, doing it from Roman Deluxe. We got Nick Fox on that down rail, just really styling it out. Couple more minutes, guys, on this open jam format before we move on to the men's ski. Timmy Sullivan switching it up. All right, we have Connor Kelly coming in with a lot of speed on this down, flat down. Let's see what he's got. Oh, disaster too. Just so clean and smooth. Landing with that rail in between his feet. Right in front of the judges. They're hyped. This is going to be a difficult cut. We have 17 riders here, and we're only taking 6 to finals. We got Lucas on that middle rail out of Mount Snow, originally from New Jersey. About 3 more minutes left on this jam format for this open snowboard qualifier. We have Will coming into this middle rail. 2 on, 2 out. So clean and controlled. We got Jack Cohn coming in into this down, flat down. What does he got for us? Pressing it out too. Maybe not making it quite as far on the rail as he wants, but awesome to show that control and that technique. Coming into the middle rail. So much style. Next rider, Joey, coming into the down, flat down barrel. 2 on. Oh, pressing it out. 2 off. What a great trick. And on. Couple more minutes, Joey. If you can get back up there to get another run, you got it. 2 more minutes. Oh, a little backflip off the top rail. We got Alex, local here. Yeah. We got Tristan Robes from Killington coming into this middle rail. 2 on, just taking so much speed, landing at the bottom of that rail. This is probably the last runs for these riders before we make that harsh cut to 6 to finals. We got Mateo from Thunder Ridge coming in. Timmy Sullivan on the down, flat down. Oh, just so stylish, so clean. That's what he's been looking for this whole time. Jacob coming from Wachusett on that down. Oh, throwing a little grab in there. Again, that variety, that technical difficulty that the judges are looking for, really separating himself from the rest of the field out here. Up next, we got Nick Fox, local from Mount Snow. He's no stranger to this Carinthia Classic. Stoked to have him back, showcasing his skills. All right, we're on our last runs here for the men's snowboard open qualifier. We got Cody on that middle down rail from Mount Brighton, doing it for Never Summer. Giro, check the feed. He loves his Baja Blast. I do too. Are you a Crunchwrap fan too? Like, what's your order? Just Bajas? We got Lucas on that middle rail, going huge, taking a lot of speed, but just couldn't hang on. These are the last runs for our men's open qualifier before we move on to the men's ski open qualifier. Shout out to Mount Snow, the events crew, the park crew, setting all this up for these riders. It's a great turnout. We got Will Veer on that down, flat down, coming out of Loon Mountain, doing it for Burton Snowboards and Batwing. We have Jack coming in for his last run on this down waterfall rail. Oh, just so much style, getting through the whole rail, ending on a good note. That's what the judges want to see. These are the last runs for the men's open snowboard. We got Patrick out of Liberty Mountain coming into the down, flat down. Little 50-50 action, switch up. Just couldn't hold on at the end. We got Storm Row on the down, flat down, coming in.
130 coming up. Send 130.
All right, folks. Troutman is coming. Let's hear it for Troutman. He can hear you. He wants some energy. Carinthia, let's give it to him for Troutman. He's coming in with so much speed into the down, flat down. And what has he got? Oh, disaster with the backpack on. The vibes are high for Troutman. And the crowd goes wild for Troutman. Let's hear it, folks. These athletes are throwing it down in qualifiers. Connor Kelly on that down waterfall rail. He's been crushing it too. Again, not jealous of these judges. They have a big task of narrowing this 17 athlete field down to 6 in finals, so we'll see who goes. Nice little backflip off that top feature. Oh, 3 on for Tristan, doing it for Killington, LibTech, Quicksilver, Giro, Darkside Snowboarders. Had a good qualifier. We're on our last couple riders here. This is the last run for these men's snowboard open. Coming in with so much speed into this down, flat down. Disaster, 1 on and just holding on so clean. Next rider coming in. We got Joey coming into the middle down rail. And what has he got for us? Trying to do back 3 out. Couple more athletes left in this men's snowboard open qualifier before finals. We got Will Veer out of Loon Mountain, down, flat down. Oh, huge 360 swap. Jack Cone coming in. Oh, pressing out that down, flat down, showing that control. Judges are giving some nods. They're liking what they're seeing from all these riders out here, putting on a show. Here we have local legend Timmy Sullivan holding it down, coming into the down waterfall rail. What has he got for us? Oh, double grab throughout the 50-50 slide. Having so much fun out here, just a smile on his face. He's loving life. New dad, so we're happy to have him back in the Carinthia Classic. We got Jacob out of Wachusett, getting hydrated out there, doing it for the fans, just dousing himself. Maybe we'll see him do that later in the finals, but I don't know. We got to wait to see what the judges think of these riders. Again, we had 17 athletes. Only 6 are going to finals. It's going to be a difficult decision, but there's $20,000 on the line. And that wraps it up for the Snowboard Open class. We're going to see what the judges come up with and move on to our ski qualifier. So stick around, folks. Again, Rockstar, Fiddlehead supporting our 5 to 7 party where we're doing awards, showing off our C-Session movies, and just celebrating 15 years at the Carinthia Classic. So thanks for being here. Stick around. More tricks and fun to come.
All right, here we go. 2024 Carinthia Classic, powered by Rockstar Energy Drink and Fiddlehead Brewing Company. We've got some results from our men's open snowboard heat. Moving on to the finals. Bib 64, Will Veer. Bib 124, Jacob Gaudet. Bib 129, Connor Kelly. Bib 45, Storm Rowe. Bib 47 and Bib 49. Bib 64, 124, 129, 45, 47, and 49. Moving on to the finals. What are you? 47. Moving on to the final.
And the judges are ready for the men's ski open qualifier here at the Carinthia Classic. We're starting off with Ty from Londonderry here at Carinthia. We have a 30-minute jam for these riders. We have 13 men's ski athletes, only taking 6 to finals. 30-minute jam. Let's see what these athletes have for us today. The judges are ready. Our next rider dropping in. We have Sam Hyga out of Ski Butternut doing it for Armada Skis. Right 2 on. Pretzel to switch, super clean on that middle down rail. Sam's no stranger to the Carinthia Classic, returning athlete. Next up, we got Matt Miller from Mount Snow here, coming into this middle down rail, a little lip on, front 2 out. riding it all the way out, showing the judges he had control the whole time. Again, 30-minute jam, so these riders are just warming up. 30 minutes to show the judges their hardest runs. Little 5-tap over that rail to switch lip on, front 2 out. Fans are cheering out there. Let's hear it for these skiers. That was just Ian Bryce from Wilmington. Home crowd boy. Mount Snow rides here all the time. Oh, disaster right 2 onto that down, flat down. For Benny, doing it for line skis. Smoke proper. Coming out strong. Ryan, also from Ski Butternut, coming into that down waterfall rail. We got 13 competitors, only 6 going to finals and battling out for that $20,000 cash purse on the down, flat down. Oh, back 3 swap to switch out. That was just Zach Ferry. Skis here from Pennington, New Jersey, riding on Armada skis. Also a Mount Snow Academy alum and has been skiing at Mount Snow since he was 2 years old. That was just Nate on that down waterfall rail. Next competitor coming in switch. We got Garrett, or my bad, Ian Johnson on that down, flat down. The crowd's going wild for these athletes. It's so awesome to see how enthused they are, pumping up these athletes. 30-minute jam. We got Broccoli Rob coming in to switch 2, continuing 4 on that middle down rail. He is no stranger to rail jams. This kid rips. And when he's not skiing, he's running, he's at the gym, and he's eating his broccoli to be nice and strong. Coming up, we got Garrett Colby coming into the middle down rail. What's he got? 2 on, Pretz 2 out. It's like he can do it in his sleep, folks. Coming into the down, flat down, we have Ty from Carinthia. Next competitor dropping in, Sam Hyga, doing it out of Ski Butternut, out here at Carinthia into this middle rail, going for a little right 4. Again, we're only taking 6 skiers to the finals. We have Benny O'Snow coming in, switch lip on to switch on that down, flat down. So much speed and style and control. Doing it for line. He's on those line blend skis. And he is also a twin. He's got a twin sister. I think she's out in the crowd cheering on Benny. Got Zach Ferry on that middle rail. Just couldn't quite hold it on. But that's what's great about 30-minute jams. He can go back up and get it again. Oh, a little front flip action from Ian Bryce to front up to switch. Fun fact is that Ian does front flips off of basically everything. So he's showing those judges I can front flip off of anything, and he just stomped it at the bottom, coming in with so much speed into this down, flat down. We have right 4 disaster to switch.
133 coming up.
Ty, just so much control and style on that 4 disaster to switch on the down, flat down. We have Nate also coming in with so much speed onto this down, flat down. Disaster 2. Right in the judges' faces with these tricks on this down, flat down. We got Evan Lloyd coming from Wachusett on the down, flat down. Little front up. This down, flat down rail seems to be what everyone's vibing on, coming in with a lot of speed, disastering. Next rider, we got Matt Miller, first time in the Carinthia Classic. Skis here at Mount Snow, coming in, switch lip to switch on that middle rail. Super clean, styly, so much control. Next rider, Bobby Sullivan, Broccoli Bob, coming in, switch. Little switch lip to switch on that down waterfall rail. He is no stranger to the Carinthia Classic or any rail jam on the East Coast. He's always there representing, holding it down for Line Skis, Wear Leather, Bel Air. We have Ian Johnson on that down waterfall, 2 on to front 2, making it to the end of the rail. Sam coming in with that 360, eyeing up this down, flat down, 2 on, front swap to switch. Again, we're only taking 6 riders to the finals. Next athlete, we have Garrett Colby on that middle rail with the lip 2 on. We got Ty coming in onto that down waterfall, switch to switch. He's no stranger to Mount Snow. Skis out of Carinthia, lives in Londonderry, doing it for DBS Free Ski Armada. And he was the winner of last year's Carinthia Futures Tour, so he is no stranger. Benny O'Snow coming in, down, flat down. We got Zach Ferry lining up this down waterfall rail. What has he got for us? Little front swap. Just couldn't make it to the end. Again, he's going to hike back up and try to get that. Give the judges what they want. That technical difficulty, sliding the whole rail. Coming in, switch. We got Ian Bryce. Switch lip, front 2 out. It's like he's sleeping out there. He didn't even move. He can do it in his sleep. Again, just checking all the boxes. The judges want to see a variety of tricks from these riders, hitting all features. Right now we have Ryan coming up into that middle. A lip 2. Lots of speed into that. We got a 30-minute jam for these riders, only 6 going to finals out of a field of 13 of these men's pro open qualifier. On course, we have Nate coming into this middle rail, little right 2 on. Fans, let's hear it for these athletes out here. They need your vibes. They can hear you. All right, coming in switch. We have Evan Lloyd. Little switch lip, back two on that down rail. So much style. Checking the boxes for these judges. Bobby Sullivan coming in the down, flat down. Little front up, back two. Just teeny bopping out there. Doing a little front swap before the kink. Another front swap, front two. So much speed on the down, flat down. Disaster lip to switch. That was Sam Hyga out of Ski Butternut, doing it with Armada skis, full tilt boots. No stranger to rail jams. He's been skiing since he was 3. We're already halfway through this 30-minute jam, so 15 minutes left for these riders to put down their best runs, only taking 6 to finals. We have Matt Miller coming in, switch lip on the down, flat down. Trying to make it all the way to the end of the rail. It's going to be a steep cut for these riders. We have 13 men ski, only taking 6 to finals. There's a $20,000 cash purse for these riders. We've got Ian Johnson in the middle, doing a 2 on, continuing 2 on that down rail. The fans are stoked down there, cheering on all the athletes out here for the 15th anniversary of Carinthia, hosting the Carinthia Classic. We got Ty coming into this down, flat down, little front swap. Again, shout out to the events crew for hosting Carinthia Classic for so many years. Park crew for setting up these incredible rails for all the skiers and snowboarders to lay down their best tricks. Rockstar Energy, Fiddlehead is sponsoring our party later. Oh, 2 on, Pretz 4 out of the down rail. Zach Ferry showing what he can do. He's a Mount Snow Academy alum and has been skiing here at Mount Snow since he's 2 years old. Very confident here, loves Carinthia. We got Garrett Colby coming in the down, flat down rail.
128 next, starting below the pipe. Then 128.
We got another rider on course. We got Benny O'Snow from Londonderry, Vermont, doing it for line skis. He's coming in switch to this middle down rail. Switch, blindside, back two. Very technical, very blind coming into that rail. Lots of room for error there, but he made it look so nice and clean. Ian Bryce coming into that down waterfall rail with the 2 on. Just couldn't quite make it to the end of the rail, but that's why we love a jam format. We have about 10, 15 more minutes left in this, riders. Put down your best runs. Only 6 go to finals. We have Ryan Mayer on that waterfall rail coming in.
133 coming up. Then 133.
We got Nate coming in this middle down rail. What does he have for us? Little 270 on, front up, Pretz 2 out. Some trickery on that. So controlled. Spinning his body one direction and then spitting out another way. Showing that control. We got Bobby Sullivan coming into the down waterfall rail. Switch lip. Oh, kind of a pullback from a back 2 just to switch. Again, that creativity, that style that the judges want to see. All right, we have Sam Hyga coming in with so much speed into this down, flat down. Disaster 4 going for. Maybe just tapping the rail a little at the end. but that's such a high-risk trick, especially for that rail. You have to have so much speed to clear the down flat. Ian Lloyd on the down flat down. Nice little straight slide. We got Ty coming into this down flat down. Little front up to straight. Another local, Matt Miller, doing it for line skis, coming into the down flat down. Little front up. Maybe trying to do front up to front up. Couldn't quite make it all the way to the rail, but we got like 10 more minutes. He can go back, do it again. Show the judges that he nailed that trick, and hopefully he gets into finals. We're only taking 6 ski men to finals out of this field of 13. Little 2-on continuing to from Ian Bryce. Another local here. First time competing in the Carinthia Classic. Super stoked to have him. Zach Ferry coming into the down waterfall rail. Little front up to front two. Showing that control, the technical difficulty, and the variety in his tricks. These men are absolutely throwing down. They know what they need to get into that final. Benny Osno, back swap on that down waterfall rail. We got Garrett Colby coming into this down flat down rail. Little speed. Looks like he's working on something. He's got a little bit more time in this jam. He can get back up there, really lace what he wants. Doing it for line skis out there. Coming in switch. Ian Johnson taking it to the waterfall part on that down waterfall rail. A little gap action. Next rider coming into this down flat down. Switch. Oh, glad to see that he's gone up from that one. Could have been really gnarly. We're going to do a little course hold right now. Collect some gear, make sure our rider's okay. Let's give it up for Ryan out there, putting his body on the line, coming from Ski Butternut, doing it for line, Powder Bunnies, no limits. And he said he was ready to absolutely send it, and that is what he did, folks. He's putting his body on the line. Let's give Ryan a little round of applause. Let's give all these athletes a little round of applause out here, doing it for Carinthia Classic, 15 years at Carinthia. Best park on the east. Yes, I'm biased, but I don't care. Everyone comes here to ride park. It's awesome to see. Coming in with some speed on this down flat down. We have a switch. 2. These athletes knows what it takes. We're only taking 6 to finals out of a field of 13, so they're putting it out, sending it. Next up, we got Ty coming into that middle down rail. Switch to switch. Doing a little shifty there, showing some style, some variety. Again, folks, this is just the qualifier for finals, so stick around because these athletes are showing us what they got. A little 450 disaster to switch. That was just Sam Hyga doing it for Ski Butternut as well. No stranger to the Carinthia Classic. Benny O'Snow coming in, little back swap. Bobby Sullivan coming into this middle down rail. Nose butter too. Styling it out. Haven't seen that nose butter yet from anyone else, so he's really differentiating himself in the judges' eyes with the tricks that he's thrown today. Evan Lloyd coming in. Down flat down, a little front swap. Looked like he wanted the front two out, but pulled it back. Garrett Colby coming in to this down waterfall rail, switch lip 2. Five more minutes left in this jam format for these riders. 5 more minutes for them to throw down some hammers. Ooh, little rodeo 5 coming in, Ian Bryce, to switch butter 2. Turning it into a big air competition at this rail jam, but I like to see the variety showcasing different transitions, different tricks here. We have Zach Ferry coming into this down flat down. Back swap. Oh, pretzel 2. That was so clean and smooth. The crowd loves to see it. He's hyped. He's got a little extra juice in his tank, and he's running back up to get another. He knows what it takes. He wants to make the finals and win himself some cash money later. Matt Miller coming in to this down flat down. Little front swap. Front 2 off. All right, our next athlete, Nate, coming in with a lot of speed into the down flat down, flipping a switch. Disaster 2. Maybe just switch 1 is he going for, I think. Are you going for switch 1? Ryan Mayer, switch 2. Oh, back swap. Front slide? Did he mean it? I don't know, but he landed it, so that's all that matters. Awesome to see that he's back up on his feet after his last crash. It was kind of gnarly, but he's absolutely sending it. He told us he would. Ian Johnson. Oh, is that a 6? Ian Johnson doing it for his dog Remington that's down at the bottom of the course. Remington, we're so glad to have you. If you can hear me, get a little. Got a couple more minutes. Get back to the top riders. Ty coming in the down flat down. Little front swap. Oh, glad he didn't run into that fence there. Super controlled. Knew where he was. Two more minutes left, riders. 2 more minutes to get to the top of the course and get your final runs in. Got a right 2 on. Super clean. Holding it for Sam. Again, 2 more minutes. We're going from 13 and taking 6 to the finals. Evan Lloyd coming up from Wachusett. Down flat down. A little front swap to Pretz 2. Garrett Colby coming into this down waterfall rail. Switch lip 2. All the way through, continuing 2. That's what he was looking for. With 2 minutes left, putting one down and making the judges' job even harder than it is. Nate coming in, 2 on, front swap on that down waterfall rail. Again, riders, you have like 1 or 2 minutes. Get to the top to get your final runs in here before we have to make the call who goes to finals. We have a field of 13, only taking 6. Heavy cut, but it's a heavy payout, so it is what it is. Ian Bryce coming in the down flat down. Little front swap continuing to super stylish and clean, showing that control right in front of the judge's eyes. Got Bobby Sullivan, Broccoli Bob coming in, nose butter 2 on. Oh, holding it to switch. Haven't seen nose butter 2 from anyone else, so definitely standing out in the judges' eyes out here in this Carinthia Classic. 15 years at Carinthia. What a celebration we have for you today, folks. Huge rail jam. Zach Ferry. Oh, just couldn't quite hold on. Just slipping out there. He's had a great showing today, though. Can't be upset. Next up, we have Ryan Mayer doing a right 2, Pretz 2. Absolutely ready to send it. That's what he told us, and he provided. It's all for you, fans. Let's let these riders here. Can we get some cheers for these last runs for this men's ski open? Matt Miller. Last run. Super clean, styly. We got Ty coming up on the down waterfall rail. Straight slide. These are going to be the last runs from our riders before we have to make that harsh cut from 13 to 6. Oh, Benny Osno doing a hand drag 3 into the down flat down. Just so much style, kind of nollying onto that down flat down. Broccoli Rob getting love from the kids on the chairlift. Sam Hyga, huge 360 going in this down flat down. 2 on, front swap to switch. So much speed and control going into that rail. We got Nate coming in to this 2 on, Pretz 2. Ending it with a bang, showing that control on the 2 pretzel 2 on that middle down rail. Next rider, Ian Johnson, coming in, switch lip, 2 backslide, switch on that down waterfall. Garrett Colby coming into this down flat down. Let's see what he's got for us. Smooth and clean. All the way through the rail. I think he wanted more, but he's given us a great showing today. Props to all these athletes for coming out, competing in the Carinthia Classic. Whether you're a returning athlete or new here, stoked to have you. Our events team has done an incredible job. Park crew setting up this incredible setup. Rockstar Energy, Fiddlehead sponsoring our party later, 5 to 7. Stick around for awards and then showing some C-Session movies, celebrating their 15 years here at Carinthia. Ian Bryce coming in, switch 2, continuing 2 on that down rail. We're on our last runs here for the men's ski open qualifier. Again, we've had 13 athletes and we're cutting it down to 6. Here we have Broccoli Bob, Bobby Sullivan, sorry, coming in, switch to this down, flat down, switch lip, front up, oh, pull back to switch, so much style. He's hit all these rails, showing his variety in his rail skiing. Again, he's no stranger, been here before, he knows what he needs to do to get into finals, and definitely will step it up later. Zach Ferry coming in, switch lip on the down waterfall rail, but just couldn't make it to the end. We're on our last athletes, last seconds of this men's ski open qualifier. Benny O'Snell coming in with some speed on the down, flat down. Oh, back swap, hitting the last little bit, but the way he's coming onto that rail, just kind of nollying on again, showing that style and that difficulty. No one else is doing that trick. Garrett Colby again, wanting redemption on this down, flat down. We have our final competitor coming up for this men's ski open qualifier. Crowd, let's hear it for our final competitor before we know who moves on to finals. Okay, that was weak sauce. Can we get the crowd into it? Ian Johnson, switch lip. Oh, and losing a shoe at the end. That was a heavy qualifier. The judges are definitely going to have to contemplate, see who makes it to finals. So stick around and see. We're going to have finals coming up for juniors, women's, snowboard men, ski men, and then we'll find out who's taking home the money. We got the park crew out here doing some course maintenance before we start with our junior finals at 3. But at 3:30, please make your way to the Fiddlehead tent for drink tickets. And then we're also having free food in the lodge. So stick around for finals. Let's cheer on these athletes. Get some bevies in your hand. Get some food. It's going to be a great show, everyone. Stick around. See who comes out on top.
All right, 2024 Carinthia Classic. We got some open class male ski results. Moving on to the finals, we'll announce it now, and then we'll announce it about 2:45 before 3 o'clock finals. Moving on for open male ski, bib 40, Bobby Sullivan. Bib 54, Ian Johnson. Bib 67, Garrett Colby. Bib 94, Zach Ferry. Bib 126, Ian Bryce. And bib 128, Benny Unsnow. 2024 Carinthia Classic, powered by Rockstar Energy and Fiddlehead Brewing. Big thanks to our parks crew. They're out there hard at work like they are every day, all season long, and we appreciate them. Let's give it up for the parks crew. Let's hear it in the lift line. Humble brag, the events crew's not bad either.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, 2024 Carinthia Classic. Let me hear you make some noise. Little weather never stopped us. It won't today. We're back out here getting ready for our finals. We're going to start off with our amateur male skiers. If you hear your name, you should be at the top of the course at 3 o'clock, ready to drop. Bib 7, Dylan Breeny. Bib 8, Alexander Sullivan. Bib 106, Andrew St. Clair. Bib 113, Jerry McAdams. And Bib 118, Aaron Herman. If you heard your name or your bib, hustle up to the top. We'll see you on course for your 30-minute finals heat. Coming up after the amateur free ski boys, we will have our open class female athletes, both ski and snowboard. We took 3 out of each class to the finals. For the skiers, it's Bib 17, Skylar Jean Nunez Alvarez. Bib 21, Elena Kruzewski. And Bib 89, Eleanor Andrews. And on the ride side for the open class female snowboarders, it's Bib 14, Callan Huang. Bib 31, Aaron Alexander. And Bib 90, Savannah Shinsky. If you heard your name or your bib number, please be at the top of the course at 3:30 sharp for your 30-minute finals heat. I got one more. And then our last group of the day will be our pro male skiers and snowboarders. Open class, Bib 40, Bobby Sullivan. Bib 54, Ian Johnson. Bib 67, Garrett Colby. Bib 94, Zach Ferry. Bib 126, Ian Bryce. And Bib 128, Betty O'Snow. Those are your open class ski men for the finals, starting at 4 o'clock. For the open class men's snowboard, Bib 45, Tristan Robles. Bib 47, Storm Rowe. Bib 49, Nick Fox. Bib 64, Will Veer. Bib 124, Jacob Gaudet. And Bib 129, Connor Kelly. If you heard your name or your bib number, open class males, you should be at the top of the course no later than 4 o'clock for your 30-minute finals heat. This is the 2024 Carinthia Classic, powered by Rockstar Energy and Fiddlehead Brewing. Let's go! All right, here we go, Mount Snow. This is the 2024 Carinthia Classic, powered by Rockstar Energy Drink and Fiddlehead Brewing Company. We've got our amateur athletes up on the course. They're getting ready to drop. They will have a 30-minute finals heat where we will pick the top 3. Want to thank everybody for coming out. There's not too many of us out here in the rain, so let me hear you make some extra noise. Yoo! Here we go, Amateur Class 2024 Carinthia Classic. Let's go!
We are back again with our finals. Our amateurs have already started, and no rain has stopped these kids. We're out here. We've been here before. Little rain never hurt us. We have Aaron Herman coming into the down, flat, down. Little front swap to switch. These kids have absolutely been crushing today. Starting off with the qualifier and now here for our finals. Little front swap on that down rail from Dylan. Next competitor up. We got Alex Sullivan doing a little back swap on that top feature coming into this down rail. Front swap continuing to nice K-Fed, super clean. Originally from Stratton, skis here at Mount Snow, skiing for Faction. So awesome to see these riders out here starting the amateur level. Definitely going to progress later on in the next couple years of these Carinthia Classics, moving on to that pro open category. The level of riding is so high from these kids. It's remarkable to see. Remember, folks, at 3:30, you can go to the Fiddlehead tent, get some free drink tickets. We're serving free food at the lodge. 5 to 7, we're going to have the awards for these amateurs. Women's ski, snowboard, men's ski, snowboard, watching some Carinthia C-Session videos, and enjoying the 15 years that Carinthia has provided us with these amazing parks. So stick around. I know it's raining, but we're here at the East Coast. We've done it before. Come on, folks. We need to give these kids a little cheer. They're out here skiing in the rain. Let's give it to them. We have Jace McAdams coming into the down, flat, down rail. Super clean and styly on that. Aaron Herman coming into the down, flat, down. Oh, 360 switch up. Really use that qualifier to practice this. Looking like one of the pros out there. He's gunning for that top spot. We're going to be naming the top 3 amateur skiers. We got our snowboarder out here representing for the borders. Vibes are high. DJ's going. Again, huge shout out to our events team here at Mount Snow for hosting Carinthia Classic. To the park crew for setting up this amazing setup for all these skiers and riders. Oh, going for the front swap, just couldn't really hold on, but that's okay. We have a 30-minute jam for these riders. He can get back up there, do it again. Giving out some great prizes for the amateurs. Real excited to see who comes out on top. Right now we have Alex Sullivan coming into the down, flat, down. Little front swap. Oh, continuing to and just so close to holding up that K-Fed. I think Alex just went through a growth spurt. He might need some new skis out there. Maybe that's a prize today that he can win. We're teeny bopping out here, doing 3 swaps, K-Feds. If anything, I think the weather is just helping these rails slide so nicely for these athletes. Hopefully they got some waterproof jackets on, but looks like a lot of cotton out there. It's okay. It's fashion over function for these athletes. If you look good, you feel good, and you ski good. And we're seeing some amazing tricks from these amateur riders. Let's give it up again, Mount Snow, for these riders. They've been out here all day. You've been out here all day. Let's keep the vibes high. We're still going for the finals. And then we're going to celebrate with some awards, free food, free drinks. Jace McAdams on that down rail. Super steezy. Again, showing the judges his variety, what he has to offer. He's gunning for that top spot. Aaron coming in to this down, flat down. Super solid. Front four out. So clean. Very technical. Right in front of the judge's eyes. Telling him, I got this. I stomped it. Give me that check plus plus. Oh, disaster to front two. And then Aaron dodges him at the end. Just getting in some plyometrics, hopping over his friend. Hopefully everyone saw that on the live stream. That is athleticism to its finest, folks. These kids know what's going on. Very nimble. Up next, we have Dylan Brini coming in. Super clean, straight slide. I think he wanted a little more shake in his head, but that's why we got a 30-minute jam. He can hike back up and get that clean and nice. Alex Sullivan coming into this middle down rail. A little front up. Continuing to what we skiers call K-Fed. We're 10 minutes into this 30-minute jam. These riders got 20 minutes left to show what they have to get up on the podium. Again, we have the amateur skiers doing their finals. It's going to be followed by the women's ski and snowboard, and then the men's snowboard, men's ski open finals. These riders have been doing an incredible job hiking all day long, during practice, during qualifier, taking a little break, and now into finals. I know they're tired, but come on, crowd, let's give them some energy. These kids are out here having fun. Are you having fun? Let's hear it. You. It's giving them some energy. I can see Alex put a little pep in his step after you guys gave him a little hoot and holler. He wants to show you guys his best tricks here at the Carinthia Classic. Jace McAdams coming in from Pennsylvania on the down, flat down, super clean, sliding it all the way through. That's what the judges want to see. Yeah, give these kids some hype. Thank you, fans, for staying out here, cheering them on. Aaron Herman coming into this middle down rail. Little front swap, continuing two onto the right. Andrew Sinclair coming in, middle section. Little front swap, just couldn't hang on at the end. It's okay, you got 20 more minutes to lace that thing up. Get that down. Judges are going to want to see variety from these athletes. Hitting all features. Technical difficulty of spinning on the rail off. Oh, front four coming off of that middle down rail. Alex Sullivan coming in again into this down, flat down. Let's see what he has. Just coming off a little early. Alex is no stranger to Mount Snow. Skis here, is from Stratton, doing it on faction skis and look bindings. He says he can front flip and do a cork 3, but I'm excited to see what rail tricks he has for us today. Branching out. Want to give it up again to our sponsors, Rockstar Energy, Fiddlehead, Mount Snow, Carinthia, our events team here, putting on such an amazing rail jam for all these local riders, returning athletes, and first timers out here for Carinthia Classic. So awesome to see. Celebrating 15 years of Carinthia, providing us with the best parks on the East Coast. People come far and wide just to ski this place, so it's awesome that we continue to keep providing for the next generations. Probably got another 15 more minutes for this amateur jam. We have some riders up top catching their breath, getting ready to throw down for us. Our next athlete dropping in, Jace McAdams from Erie, PA. Peak and Peak Resorts for Vocal Skis. He's doing it for his 5 cats at home, lacing that up. Believe that was front swap, back swap. Again, showing the variability of his tricks, technical difficulty, everything the judges want to see. Aaron Herman coming in with some speed disaster onto the down, flat down. Next athlete dropping in, Andrew St. Clair coming into the down waterfall rail. Just coming off a little early and slipping out. Something with the rain, it's making these rails slide probably a little bit more slippery than what they were used to in qualifier, but better than being sticky on a hot day. Got Dylan Breedy on the down rail. Got Alex Sullivan back again on this down, flat down. Let's see what he's got. Nice little front up to switch and just couldn't hold on. Lost his goggles even a little bit. But it's okay, he's getting back up. He's got about 15 more minutes to go back up. Lace that one and do something more for the judges. So much props going out to these athletes for being out here all day, doing practice, hiking, qualifiers hiking. You can tell some of the stamina is getting to these athletes, but they're putting on a show for you. Let's give them some extra energy. We got about 15 more minutes in this amateur finals jam. These athletes have been out here and now out in the rain, but it's not stopping them, and it's not stopping the fans from being here. So thank you everyone for coming out, cheering all this on, and being here at Carinthia celebrating our 15 years of park skiing. It's awesome. We got a rider getting ready up at the top. Jace McAdams from Erie, PA. His home mountain Peak and Peak Resort, doing it for vocal skis. Let's see what he's got. 270 on. Looking like he wants to do 270 on, 270 out. Dylan Breeny coming into this down rail. Little front up, trying to K-fed it. Just slipping out a little bit in this weather. Definitely the rain making these rails super slidey, super slick. These athletes qualified earlier this morning, so they've had a long break, so they're adjusting back to this weather. Aaron Herman doing a huge disaster on this down flat down. Coming in with a lot of speed, clearing the whole first down and flat, showing that control in his skiing. Alex Sullivan coming in to this down waterfall rail. Let's see what he's got for us. Lacing the whole rail with so much ease. Really showing the judges tricks on all features, not just one. And that's what got him here into the finals today. And that's why you're seeing him shred. Just under 10 more minutes left in this amateur final jam. The top 3 athletes are going to be going home with some amazing prizes. But it's not over yet. It's anyone's game still out here. Just under 10 minutes. We got our next rider dropping. Jace McAdams, skier from Erie, PA, on vocal skis. He's out here doing it for his 5 cats. Coming into this down flat down. Front 2 off. He's been out here all day. He's looking a little tired. Come on, folks. Fans out there, let's give him a little bit more energy. These athletes are out here in the rain doing the best tricks that they can. So the best thing you can do is cheer them on. Aaron Herman on that down rail. Be sure to look out for these amateur riders in the next couple years moving up to the open event. Dylan, oh, with a super styly K-Fed. He's been looking for that one. Riding out clean. Next on course, Alex Sullivan coming into this down waterfall rail. Super clean to switch, really upping the difficulty there. Last run he did it to forward, increasing it to switch. Also want to give a huge shout out in the amateur category to Hunter Roth, the only snowboarder that was out here earlier today, holding it down for the boarders, representing, taking home that top spot. We have 5 more minutes left, riders. 5 more minutes to get up and get in as many more runs as you can. I know you're tired, but this is the last stretch. You guys got it. Been doing it all day long. Just a couple more minutes. Again, we're going to be doing awards in the lodge from 5 to 7. Awards followed by showings of the C-Session movies for celebrating 15 years of Carinthia. At 3:30, you can head to the Fiddlehead tent, get some drink coupons, some free food in the lodge. It's going to be a party, so stick around, hang out, and enjoy yourself. This will be the final lap for these amateur riders for our finals here.
They're very happy to hear this is final.
Yeah. Final runs coming from our amateur riders right now. Crowd, let's give them a big cheer. They're tired, but they want to hear you. Give them some energy. We got our final run from Jace McAdams dropping in here. He's been throwing hammers all day long. Excited to see what this final run he puts down. Coming into this middle down rail. Lip on. Going for the back two. Pulling it back to switch. Good work, Jace. Take a load off. You did great. Let's give Jace a round of applause, guys. He's been out here all day long. Final lap for Aaron Herman. Oh, going for the super fed and just getting caught up a little bit, but great representation from him today. Last lap for Dylan Brini here on the middle rail. He's had a good turnout. These kids are tired. I don't blame them. They've been hiking all day long. Last and final run from Alex Sullivan coming into this down waterfall rail. Cleaning it up from last run all the way to switch on that. Doing the full rail, exactly what the judges want to see. If you are part of the women's ski and snowboard final, please make your way up to the top now. We are finishing up the amateur event and we'll be starting finals for you soon, so make your way up to the top. And that wraps it up for the amateur ski final. Let's give all the athletes a round of applause for being out here. Again, shout out to sponsors, Rockstar, Fiddlehead, Carinthia, the events crew, all of our fans that are still out here. Awards will be held in the lodge from 5 to 7. And we'll see who takes the top 3. Stick around. We got women's ski and snowboard finals in just a moment. We're just about a minute out, starting with our women's category. We have 3 snowboard women, 3 ski women, dueling it out. Who gets 1, 2, 3, battling it out for that $20,000 prize purse. All the riders are up top, ready to go for this 30-minute jam. The judges are ready to see their best tricks. And we got our first competitor dropping in. Our first female competitor up there, dropping in, holding it down. Erin Alexander out of Killington, Vermont, going for that down waterfall rail. She was crushing the qualifiers, what got her into these finals. So much energy, smile on her face even though it's raining out. She's having a blast. There she is, giving us a little woo! Got Skylar Alvarez coming into that middle rail. Clean, smooth slide. Thanks for all the fans for being out here in the rain, cheering on our athletes, keeping them stoked. Skylar's skis out of Mount Snow, is part of Mount Snow Academy. Awesome to see. Up next on the down, flat down, clean 50-50 from Savannah. Our next competitor up, local girl, here from Dover, Mount Snow on the World Cup circuit. Elena coming into that middle down rail, so much speed and control, super clean, switch out of that. Again, 30-minute jam. These riders are just putting down the easy stuff now, just wait. They're just building their confidence, increasing their difficulty in their tricks. Most importantly, having fun. We have Callan getting technical on the top rail section, coming into that down rail, super clean, controlled, all the way through. The judges are liking what they're seeing. Seeing a lot of nods. Again, these riders have been out here all day long hiking. Next competitor dropping, Eleanor Andrews. Coming into this down waterfall rail, little lip on to front out, being technical, jumping on that rail to lip. Again, just warming up, building up that confidence for the next run. She recently got a World Cup podium in Mammoth Mountain, coming back to the east, representing it for the East Coast here at the Rail Jam. Gunning for that $20K. Erin Alexander back on this middle rail. Erin doing it for Dark Side, Tall Truck. Riding the Union Legacy, Vans Luna Ventura. The women's progression has been so awesome to see. Pushing each other, each and every run, up in the ante, and holding it down for the women's category. If you haven't already, the Fiddlehead tent is open to get some drink coupons. So head there, get a couple drink coupons, warm yourselves up on the inside, and get back out here and cheer for these athletes. They're out here doing it in the rain, showcasing their skills for you. So let's give them some love, folks. Come on. They can hear you up top. Savannah coming into that front. Ooh, super clean. Getting all the way through that rail. Showing some extra steez in that. Coming up, we have Skylar Alvarez out of Mount Snow, MSA. Another clean slide on that middle down rail. The judges really want to see a variety, hitting all different features, showcasing different tricks, difficulty, but most importantly, getting through the whole rail. We have Callan from Rye, New Hampshire, riding here at Mount Snow, coming into the down, flat down, doing a 180 on. She did that in the qualifier to get her here into finals, so we know she has that trick. She's got a little under 30 more minutes, these riders, to put down their best run, and we'll see who claims 1, 2, 3. Elena dropping in, coming in, switch onto this middle rail, switch lip to forward. She's been super clean all day long, having fun. Clearly those World Cup contests have prepared her for this rail jam. Erin coming in to this down rail. We'll see what she's got. Oh, back 2 out of the down rail. Eleanor Andrews coming in, switch into this middle down rail. Switch lip to switch, super stylish, very technical, making it look effortlessly like she's doing it in her sleep. Next rider dropping in, Savannah Shinsky. These riders taking their time, catching their breath at the top. It is a long hike, so they can put down their best tricks for the judges. They've been hiking this thing all day long, so I know they're tired. So, crowd, let's give her some energy. She can hear you. Here comes Savannah Shinsky, dropping in, coming into the down waterfall rail. Let's see what she has. Super clean, stylish, showing that control. Maybe just coming off a little short, but she's got time to get back up there and do it again. We got 20 more minutes, ladies, 20 more minutes. Got Callan dropping in on this down, flat down, 180 on, going for that again. She's gotten it before. I've seen it. You've seen it. That's what got her here into the finals. She wants to put that one down right in front of the judges' eyes to claim that top spot and walk away with some money. Skylar coming into the down waterfall. Switching it up from that down rail, showing some difficulty and variety in her skiing. Currently going to Mount Snow Academy on the USASA circuit, competed in Okemo yesterday and took home that top spot in slopestyle, and hoping to take home the top spot here today at the Carinthia Classic. Elena coming into the down, flat down with some speed. Oh, and front up to forward, taking so much speed in. So much control, adding in that difficulty, the variety. She's definitely feeling herself. Come on, crowd. Let's give these women some hype. Can I hear ya? All right, that was pretty lame. Can I hear ya, crowd? All right, that's a little better. I know it's raining, but appreciate everyone being out here today, cheering on these riders. Again, 15 years celebrating Carinthia, the all-park face here at Mount Snow. No other resort has this. This is why people come from all over the country to ski here. Eleanor Andrews coming in the down, flat down. Front up to forward. Again, you hear Elena up here hyping her up, so it's a great camaraderie between these ladies. Excited to see what pans out. Got a little over 15 more minutes left in this jam. The final for the ski ladies and snowboard ladies. Savannah Shinsky coming into this down waterfall. She wanted more, I could see it, but she's doing such a good job. All these women are progressing the sport, hyping each other up. It's so great to see that more females are involved in these things. Callan switching it up a little on the down waterfall. Super clean, getting to the end of the rail. Using her time wisely. Can't say thank you enough to the events crew, to the park crew for having this set up for the riders. We're seeing these athletes throw down, great conditions, besides the rain, but we're from the East Coast. We're pretty used to it now. Our sponsors, Rockstar Energy, Fiddlehead. If you haven't, go to the tent, get a drink ticket, enjoy yourself, get warm, come back out because we got some more finals action still happening. Got 15 more minutes. Erin coming in a down, flat down with a 50-50, making it all the way down. Our next rider, dropping in. You know her, doing it with her Arc'teryx jacket, 686 pants, Smith goggles and helmets. Let's give it up for Skylar Alvarez. Nice and clean through that down waterfall rail. She's no stranger to the park here. Trains here every day, pretty much. We got 15 more minutes, riders. 15 more minutes. We got another athlete pumping herself up. Let's hear it for hometown hero Elena. Dropping in, switch to this middle down rail. Switch lip, front two. Just so confident in her skiing. Just increasing her difficulty each and every run you're seeing. So awesome. Check her out on the World Cup tour. Next big name. Savannah coming in for this down rail. Oh, so stylish. She must be stoked to land that. Judges are liking what they're seeing. We have the top 3 female snowboarders and female skiers out here battling it out for 1, 2, 3. They're all going to be taking home some money. Callan coming into this down rail. Again, she's been hitting every feature today, showing the judges, I'm not a one-trick pony. I got tricks in the bag. Riding a Burton setup. Eleanor Andrews coming into this down, flat down, getting some extra speed. See what she's got. Oh, a little backslide on the last down. Erin coming into this down rail. Super smooth and stylish as always. Smile on her face, having a good time. Rain or shine, she's here and loving it. Running back up, she clearly wants something more. A little over 10 more minutes for this finals jam for the female category, ski and snowboard. Awards happening, 5 to 7 in the lodge, followed by 15-year anniversary celebration, food, drinks provided by Fiddlehead, some showcasing some C-Session movies, blast from the past. Stick around, hang out, enjoy yourselves. Our next competitor dropping in, catching her breath. Gonna be Skylar Alvarez. This is her first time doing a Carinthia Classic, coming into the down, flat down. Oh, going 50-50. Super difficult. Definitely unique. Haven't seen that out of any of these females yet, so differentiating herself from the rest of the field. Callan coming back in for this down, flat down. Does she have this 180 on? 50-50, super close. Come on, crowd, let's hear it. Let's give these ladies some energy. Yes, we love to hear it. They love to hear it. It keeps them going. They're tired, but they're here and having fun. Erin on that center down rail. Our next competitor, Savannah Shinsky, coming into this middle rail. Oh, back to off, so clean and stylish. She's got to be hyped on that one. Putting it down. Our next rider, doing it for Fisher, Smith, Monster Army, Nick's Boot Fitting. She likes planes, but we like watching her ride rails. Elena on the down, flat down. What do we have from her? Nice straight slide, super clean. Jamming to her music in the zone and having a good time. 10 minutes left in this 30-minute jam. And then we will find out the top 3 places for these women ski and snowboard athletes. 10 more minutes left, riders. I know you're tired, but it's 10 more minutes. Let's lay down some heaters and see who walks away with the top prize. But either way, everyone's getting paid. Our next rider, some may call her Bean, other call her Callan. Here she is, dropping into this down, flat down. Let's see what she's got. 180 on 50, 50, and lacing that. Local rider here at Mount Snow, but from Rye, New Hampshire, doing it for Burton, Untapped, Pock, and Darn Tough. What's super unique about her, she surfs regular, but snowboards and skates goofy, so she can do it all ways, folks. Local legend Erin coming into this down, flat down. Let's see what she's got for us. Little 50-50 action. She still's got time. Head back up. Got another competitor dropping. Eleanor Andrews coming in with some speed to this down, flat down. Will we see this disaster? Oh! Just slipping out at the end. Was so close, though. So controlled. She's got that. The rain is making these rails features slide really nicely. And here we have Skylar Alvarez, our Mount Snow Academy skier on that down flat, or on the down waterfall rail, excuse me. Savannah coming in to this down, flat down. Doing a nice switch, 50-50, switching things up, increasing that difficulty for the judges to see right in front of their eyes. Still got a couple more minutes in this 30-minute jam for the women's ski and snowboard finals. We have 3 women ski, 3 women snowboard. These are our top 3, but we just don't know what place they're getting yet. We'll find out at the awards from 5 to 7 at the lodge. So hang out and see how it turns out. We got Callan coming into this down, flat down. Let's see what she's got for us. 180 on, 50-50, 180 off. Oh my God, that was sick, and she is hyped. She's been working on that one all finals long, and it's so sick to see her finally get it. So much style, so much control. She's hit all these features, showing her variety in her snowboarding. She's got to be stoked on that. Elena coming into this down waterfall rail, trying to go for the grab on the rail, coming out switch. The fans out there cheering so hard for the local Westover native, hometown here at Carinthia. Erin coming into the down, flat down with a lot of speed. Disaster onto that and just slipping out barely. Let's give it up for all these athletes out here, the amateurs, the women, the pro snowboard, the pro ski. The rain is not stopping them. Erin still has a huge smile on her face. She's having so much fun. She's hopefully staying dry, but who knows? We got 5 more minutes left, riders. 5 more minutes, so get back up there for your final runs. We have Savannah dropping in on this down waterfall rail. What she has, 50-50. Five more minutes left. Go wrong. That's a huge gap. And it looks like she's calling it for a day. She's stoked. Had Skylar Alvarez on that last middle rail. Also finishing up her day. Good showing for these women. Couple more athletes left. These might probably are their final runs. So let's give it up for these women out here crushing it, pushing themselves. We have Callan, nickname is Bean, coming into this down, flat down, disastering, also holding on. So awesome to see these ladies ripping, showcasing their skills out here for us all and having fun in the rain. Aaron Alexander from Killington, doing it for Darkside and Tall Truck on this down, flat down, going for the disaster as well. Staying on her feet. All right, crowd. You know her. I know her. Let's give it up for Elena. She's dropping next. Let's hear it. She can hear you up here. Needs a little extra energy. She's been killing it all day long. Let's see what she's got here for her final run. She's doing it for Fisher, Smith, Any Rad, Monster Army, Nick's Boot Fitting, and good thing she likes planes because she's been on a lot of them this year, traveling to competition to competition, showcasing her skills on the World Cup tour. She's a name that you're going to want to keep in your minds because she's going places. Here she is dropping in to the down, flat down. Let's see what she's got for us. Ooh, going for that 50-50. And up top, Savannah Shinsky getting ready to drop into her final run. Let's see what she has in store for us. Coming in, switch onto this down, flat down. Switch 50-50. So difficult, folks. Let's give it up for these riders, everyone. Give them a round of applause. We might have one more rider. Erin's just getting to the top. See what she has for her last and final run. Here comes Bean, everyone. Let's give her a cheer coming into that middle down rail. What does she have? Oh, back two, just ending with an exclamation point on her finals jam. If you are in the finals for Snowboard Open Ski Open. Please get up here because we are excited to watch you ride. Okay, our last and final female athlete. Gearing in, getting ready. Crowd, let's give her something to get hyped about. She wants to hear it. She's coming in for her last and final attempt. Erin Alexander from Mount Snow. Disaster on the down, flat down. And that is it for our women's ski and snowboard finals, folks. Give it up for these ladies. They've been out here all day. They crushed it. Absolutely representing. So sick to see. The future is bright in women's sports. And so happy that they're showcasing it here at the Carinthia Classic. Good work, everyone. And we will see you at 5 o'clock for the awards to see who takes the top 3 spots. The riders are ready. The judges are ready for the men's ski and snowboard finals. We have another 30-minute jam. 6 snowboard pros, 6 ski pros, laying it all down for that $20,000 cash purse. It was a harsh cut after the qualifier, but these are our 6 best riders from each snowboard ski division. And here we are. Coming in on that middle rail, just starting with heaters right now. Coming in with a huge backflip, coming into that down waterfall rail with a back 2 out. These kids are coming swinging right now. Up next, we have Nick Fox, Mount Snow local, doing it for Ride in Deluxe boots. Super clean, pulling it back with that back 2. So much style in that. These riders are making it so difficult for the judges already, and it's just run 1 out of the 30-minute jam. Nick Fox coming in, 2-7 on. On to our skiers. We have Bobby Sullivan coming in. Switch, lip 2, continuing 4. Oh my God. And I mean, coming out swinging. It's just the start of a 30-minute jam, and these guys are already killing it. Coming in a down, flat down with so much speed. Disaster 2 on, so clean, right in front of the judges. That was just Ian Bryce. Coming in to the down, flat down. Ian Johnson, hometown, Mount Snow kid, laying it down. Our next athlete, Zach Ferry, also skis out of Mount Snow Academy alum, coming in to this down, flat down. Oh, back 3 swap, little shifty to switch out. So difficult, so stylish. What a way to start out this 30-minute final jam here at the Carinthia Classic. Coming in with some speed. Benny O'Snow. Disaster lip 2. Oh my God. You guys are really making it hard for the judges. So happy I'm not in their position and I get to witness the action live. Our next rider dropping in, Garrett Colby, coming in, switch lip 2, holding on to that down waterfall rail. We got Storm from Jamaica, rides here at Mount Snow for Goon Gear, coming into the down, flat down, switch. Oh, just couldn't hang on. He's going to go back up and clean that up for sure. Again, huge shout out to the events crew, park crew, making all this possible. 15 years of Carinthia, So awesome to see. Got Connor Kelly from Stratton. A little back two out of that. Tristan, 2 on. Oh, just couldn't hold on at the end. Not sure how the judges are going to score that one, but that was awesome. He's running back up. He wants more. These guys are hungry. Will Veer coming into the down, flat down. Oh, 360 swap. Just tapping the end of the rail. Zach Ferry coming in this middle rail. 270 on. Going for the pretzel 4. Super close. Nick Fox, Mount Snow, coming in, 270 on. Oh, so clean. Hitting the whole rail, showing the judges that control, that style. And that's why these skiers and riders are in the finals. Here we come. Bobby Sullivan with some speed on this down, flat down. Disaster 4, folks, to straight. Come on, let's give it up for these riders, folks. I know not much of you are out here, but we appreciate you being out here, and so do these riders. Storm coming in on this down, flat down. Storm doing it for Goon Gear. Benny O Snow, line skier, smoke proper. Let's see. Speed coming in the down, flat down. Lip 4 disaster to switch. Oh my God, that's so much room for error when they're doing this, taking so much speed. It's such a huge gap to land on that bottom down. We got Jacob from Okemo doing it for the book club. Ian Bryce doing front flips, doing heavy heads, coming into the down, flat down, front swap, pretzel 2 out. Connor Kelly dropping in, doing it for Dark Side. Coming in on this down, flat down with some speed. Disaster 2 on. Seems to be that this might be the favorite rail. It's right in front of the judges' eyes. These guys are going huge, spinning on, and really making it difficult to see who gets the top 3 spots for the ski and snowboard athletes. Ian Johnson coming in, switch lip 2 and holding on to switch. And the crowd, definitely a favorite here at the Carinthia Classic. Local boy, you know his dog Remington at the bottom. You've met him. Let's give it up for Ian Johnson, folks. We got Tristan Robles coming out of Killington doing it for Lip Tech, Quicksilver, Giro. Up next, Garrett Colby coming into this middle down rail, doing a lip 2 to switch. Next rider dropping in, Will Veer out of Littleton, New Hampshire, riding out of Loon Mountain, coming into this middle down rail. Oh, and a 270 off, just so stylish, so clean. Storm coming in, goofy, 2 on, super clean, super stylish. He's feeling himself. He doesn't care about the rain. He's stoked that everyone's out here giving him some love. Let's hear it for Storm. Let's hear it for Storm, people. He's in a t-shirt right now. Zach Ferry on that middle rail. From Pennington, New Jersey. He skis out of Mount Snow. He's a Mount Snow Academy alum and has been skiing at Mount Snow since he was 2 years old. So this is his home mountain. He's feeling it. Nick Fox on the down, flat down. 1 on, a 50-50. Bobby Sullivan, Broccoli Bob, Broccoli Rob. We've seen him in many rail jams. Here he is. Switch lip, front up to forward. Fun fact about Bobby Sullivan, sorry, is that he has a bowl of cereal every night before bed. And currently his cereal is Reese's Puffs. I'm also a fan. We are similar. Benny Osno switching it up, going to that middle rail. Coming in, disaster on that down flat deal. So much style. 180 on, 50-50. Another local, Ian Bryce, 270 on, continuing to. Ian's doing it for DBS for Gilson Fusion Skis. Connor Kelly on that down, flat down. Next rider up. Oh, backflip off. We got Tristan from Killington. 270 on, showing that style. A little shifty getting on. Super clean. We're halfway there, folks. We're 15 minutes in. We have 15 more minutes on this final jam for ski and snowboard open. 6 riders from the ski category, 6 boarders from the snowboard category. We'll have finals now, and we'll find out who gets top 3 when we announce at the awards later on at 5 o'clock, so stick around. If you haven't already gotten your drink ticket at the Fiddlehead booth, do that, get some food, come out here. We have 15 more minutes for these riders. Here comes Storm into that down, flat down. Disaster 3 onto that. Next rider coming up, Nick Fox, out of Mount Snow on the down, flat down. Oh, 180 on, 50-50, so clean. Got the whole rail. So stylish. Benny Osno dropping in on the down waterfall rail. Back swap. Again, these judges want to see the variety from these skiers and snowboarders, hitting all the features, showing that they have the technical difficulty spinning on the rail, making it through the whole rail, spinning off. Up next, Garrett Colby dropping in, switch to this down waterfall rail, switch lip 2. All right, here we have Ian Johnson, everyone. He's skating into this down, flat down. Let's see what he has for us. Ian Johnson. Oh! Gapping the last little bit of that down, flat down. Doing front 4. Is that 4 or 6? I can't remember. It might have been 6. I don't know. Bobby Sullivan coming in. Switch lip. Front swap, pretzel 2. It's pretty much he's sleeping out there. He can do these tricks in his sleep. He's making it look so easy. The weather is letting up for these riders. Ian Bryce dropping in. Coming out switch. Giving a little extra style points. We got Jacob from Okemo, sponsored by Book Club, coming in that middle rail, 2 on. So clean and stylish. Storm on the down waterfall. These are true athletes out there, keeping their head on a swivel. You never know what's going to happen. Connor Kelly. Another rider about to drop. Tristan out of Hanover, New Hampshire. Killington, Vermont, doing it for Lip Tech. Let's see what he has. 360 going for on that down waterfall rail. The crowd's amping it up. They want to see him lace it. Benny O'Snow dropping in, back swap to switch on that waterfall rail. So difficult. Showing that technical difficulty to the judges. Coming up, middle rail, 270 on. Oh, and just slipping out a little bit for Zach Ferry. He's no stranger to Carinthia. Been skiing here since he was 2 years old. Been competing in the Carinthia Classic for quite some time now. So awesome to see him back year after year. That was just Will Veer out of Loon Mountain doing it for Burton Snowboards and Batwing. Up next, we got Nick Fox coming into this middle rail. Super stylish, super clean. I think that was switch for him. We got Garrett Colby coming in, switch to this down waterfall rail. Switch lip 2 to straight. The weather is letting up for these riders. We're over halfway there. Huge rodeo 5 out of Ian Bryce coming in, switch, butter 2 onto the down, flat down to front 2. That was so clean and stylish from top to bottom, showcasing his air awareness. He does front flips over everything, but we just saw a rodeo 5. He's hyped. Let's hear it from the crowd. Are you hyped to see these guys? Come on. Again, this wouldn't be possible without the events crew. Everyone working on park crew here at Mount Snow. Here's Bobby Sullivan coming in, switch. Lip 2 disaster onto the down, flat down. He is taking so much speed in. Maybe he had a bowl of cereal in between qualifiers and finals, and maybe that gave him the energy because this kid is basically running up this hill. His preferred cereal is Reese's Puffs, if anyone was curious. Up next, we got Jacob coming into this down waterfall rail. You know him by his helmet. Judges know him by his style, and that's all that matters. Riders, we have 8 minutes left in this 30-minute jam. 8 minutes left to lay down your hard. I'm just speechless on that one. I don't know what that trick was, but I know it's sick. Doesn't care if I don't know because the judges know and they're taking note. Here comes Storm on the down, flat down. Disaster 3. We got Benny O'Snow coming in, dropping into the down, flat down. Let's see what he has for us. 50-50. Super difficult. We saw that trick also from Skylar Alvarez in the women's category. Takes so much control to keep those feet together. Our next skier up, Ian Johnson, hometown boy. Remington's watching at the end. 2 on, continuing to. So much control, adding a little shifty on that 2 at the end. The crowd is hyped to see him. I can hear you. Let's hear it for the rest of these riders. Crowd, come on. We're so stoked that you're still out here with us. I know the weather's not the best, but the energy's high, and that's all that matters. Next up coming is Zach Ferry. Dropping in to this down waterfall rail. See what he has. Front swap, pretzel front 2. We have 6 finalists in both the ski and snowboard side. Everyone's gunning out. Oh, cork 9 off of the upper. Ian Bryce is just blowing minds out here. There's no jump, but he's making his own. He just did a cork 9. Coming in, switch to that down rail. Front 2 off. Garrett Colby coming in, switch to this down waterfall rail. Switch lip 2. Pretz 2 and just couldn't hold on. We have 5 more minutes, riders. 5 more minutes in this 30-minute jam final before we find out who's walking away with the top prize. Bobby Sullivan coming into this middle down rail. Butter 2 on, holding it to switch. Jacob coming down onto that waterfall rail. We got 5 more minutes. and awards will be taking place at 5 o'clock for the juniors, women's, and these male snowboard and ski pros. Connor Kelly on that waterfall rail. Out of Stratton, doing it for Dark Side. Ride board. We got Storm. 2 on, going huge onto that rail and just couldn't hold it on at the end. But you got a little under 5 minutes, Storm, if you want to get that. Next rider dropping in, Will Veer out of Littleton, New Hampshire, riding at Loon Mountain, but here at Carinthia. See what he has on the down, flat down. We got Benny Osno coming out, dropping in to this down, flat down, doing it for line skis. Oh, 180 swap, tapping the end of the rail. So much control, so much style. Nick Fox on that middle down rail. 2 more minutes to go, riders. 2 more minutes. You can get back up there for 1 more run. Garrett Colby, 270 on. Pretzel 4, and just couldn't hold on. It was looking so good. You could probably make it up there 1 more time, Garrett, if you want it. That was so close. Zach Ferry coming in to the down, flat down. Let's see what he has for us. Back swap, pretzel to switch. Doing the back swap on that first down of the down, flat down. So quick, so controlled. Ian Johnson coming in, switch to this down, flat down. Switch lip, trying to do 3 swap on it. He wants more though. We know he has more. Bobby Sullivan coming in. Butter 4 on. Pretz 2. Connor Kelly dropping in for us onto the down, flat down. We're down to the last and final runs from these athletes. Ian Bryce on the down, flat down, front swap, back swap. Tristan on the down, flat down, pressing it so nice, holding on. What a showing from him in the finals. That was his last and final run. He's got to be stoked on it. All right, guys, let's give it up for Jacob. He's been crushing all day. Here he is coming into that down waterfall rail. Super stylish, super clean. And that helmet just makes him so noticeable. We're on our last runs here. That was just Will Veer throwing it down. These athletes have been out here all day long, practicing, hiking, and saving up some energy for the finals. Excited to see who takes home the top spot. Top 3 are getting paid. Let's hear it for these riders, everyone. We got Storm coming in with lots of speed into this down, flat down. Let's see what his final trick is. Oh, disaster 2 and just couldn't hold on. So much difficulty. Again, awards are going to be held at 5 o'clock in the lodge. Get some food, get some drinks. We're going to be showing some C-Session videos. Huge shout out to the events crew here at Mount Snow, park crew for putting all this together, our sponsors, Rockstar Energy, Fiddlehead. And thank you to the crowd for staying out here. Props up to you. These athletes love it. Thanks for cheering in this weather. Garrett, 2 on, holding it to switch. Everyone's had a great showing. Couple more athletes left on their last and final runs here of this 30-minute jam for the Carinthia Classic. Celebrating 15 years of Carinthia, of park riding at Mount Snow, the best parks in the East. And here's Connor Kelly coming into that down waterfall rail. So stylish, so clean, ending on a bang. Here comes Benny O'Snow for his last and final run. Doing a little hand drag cork 3 into the down, flat down. Nollieing on to back 4, disastering that final down of the down, flat down. We got Nick Fox coming in with some speed. Oh, just hammering down that disaster. Putting that exclamation point on his 30-minute jam. All right, let's hear it for Bobby Sullivan. He's skating in to this down, flat down. Coming in, switch. Going in, switch, lip, 2. Great showing for Broccoli, Bob. We got another run from Garrett. He hiked up real quick on that down waterfall rail. So clean and stylish. Ending it the way he wants to with a clean trick. Making the judges think and work for it. Who will be top 3? You will find out in just a couple minutes. 5 o'clock are awards. Here we have Ian Johnson. Oh, trying to go for the banger at the end, giving it all he has. And we have our final competitor. Coming into this down rail, 270 on. Pretzel 2, but just couldn't hold on. It's been a long day for everyone. Let's give it up for these athletes. Giving it up to the fans for staying out here all day, cheering these on. Again, thank you to Mount Snow, the events crew, the park crew, Rockstar Energy, Fiddlehead. And again, we'll find out who takes home that $20,000. Can't wait to see you next year and the next 15 years.